My name is Charlie Lawler. I'm a subcontractor for Newen's training programs. Over the past 50 years, I have been involved in the machining process of cylinder heads, from grinding valve seats, which is quite an art. An old timer years ago showed me how to do a 3-angle valve job with valve seats and how to get the contact angle just perfect onto the valve. I also was one of the first guys to use form tool machines back in the day. It was interesting. That's also another art of running one of these machines to get, especially in the performance industry, of getting the throat ratios correct. The other thing now, if the seat's being too hard, it's amazing that these seats will even seal with one of these machines. And now fixed turning, CNC machine and valve seats. I have been involved with Newen training for the past 17 years, training Newen customers. I've been to the Newen manufacturing facility in France 3 times, learning the principles of a Newen machine and their stringent procedures of operation of their machines and the assembly of one of these machines. I took one of these things all the way apart, both ways, down and back up. I've been very fortunate. I've trained over 150 students all over the world. I've got to see every place I've ever wanted to go in my life. I have worked in many parts of the cylinder head industry, from industrial manufacturers, diesel engines, NASCAR, NHRA, and major motorcycle race teams. And I've went to many performance shops across the United States. And recently I was involved in the machining of hydrogen fuel cell cylinder heads, which was quite interesting for me. I teach a 2-day program training your company on how to use a Newen machine at your facility. The training program I offer is broken into the following topics. The first is setting up your machine, leveling it, make sure everything is to specifications. I have designed a detailed step-by-step training manual on how to use the machine. Then we go over things like the overview of the machine controls and how to basically program valve seat profiles, either from a blueprint or if we have to reverse engineer an existing valve seat. I teach you how to do that. And after we're done, we do a basic valve job of refreshing the existing valve seat profile that you programmed. We use the correct Newen procedures on how to use a machine to cut the valve seat profiles. There's a procedure that we go through. I also teach, if we have new seats in a head, how to machine new profiles so that we can send the valve protrusion or whichever way to the blueprint to call out for the surface finish of the seat. And then the other thing we go through is a basic maintenance of the machine after I'm gone. This takes, sometimes 5, 6, 7 hours of training for the first day on how to use the machine. Then the second day, I spend working with your team, learning how to become efficient and confident on the use of this machine. We have some sections that we teach also in the training program. There's our performance section, and basically what I do there is I teach you how to design a valve seat to meet throat ratios and the performance way of valve jobs. I teach you to make the profile match the throat ratio, and we can hit this right on the money. We teach raised valve seat profiles. How this is some things that are used in the industrial machining of valve seats, in performance compound valve seat angles. I also teach off-seat profiles. Off-seat profiles have been around for about the last 4 years. It's a interesting way of airflow, and it's also interesting on how to program one of these seats. I also teach counterboring a valve seat pocket, and then the other thing that's came about is throat pocket machining, how we go in and we machine the throat pocket to match the CNC ported heads. In production, I teach the following. I've been around to many manufacturing facilities, so I help you design or give you ideas on what I've seen on fixturing heads for production, and give you some pointers on how I would do this so that we can up your production. I also work with you to optimize cycle times for your programs in that so that we can make things happen fast. I also will assist you on tool cutter bits, their life, and the surface finish that is desired by the engineers or the blueprint. Then I also work with you to assist your employees to learn the operation of the machine. Newen has been a leader in fixed turning for the past 22 years on CNC machining's valve seats. The principle is simple conversation or procedure. You don't have to learn G code. It's very simple machining that we train. Our training program at your facilities to assist you to be confident in the operation of your machine. I just want to say there's many people now trying to design machines for fixed turning. I got to tell you, Newen's raised the bar pretty high, so it's going to be interesting to see how you other guys try and compete with us. If you're interested in training, contact Newen International or give me a call, Charlie at Short Block Charlie's. I'm located in Tempe, Arizona, and I want to thank you for watching this short video.